What's up, everybody? What's up, MGTOW? So in this video, I just kind of want to state my position in 2020 on feminism. And as you can see by the title, my position is that we are now in post-feminism. And so I'd just like to quickly lay out some of my thoughts on post-feminism and why I'm talking about post-feminism. And that will be my position going into future videos as well on feminism and just my position on where we are within feminism. So the main reason why I'm doing this video or taking this theoretical position as to say that we're now in post-feminism is because the wave system is just kind of getting ridiculous now. Like, we had first wave feminism, second wave, third wave, fourth wave. Now we have intersectional feminism and other types of feminism, TERFs and trans people and all this other stuff. And a lot of it just doesn't have anything to do with women anymore. I think like once fourth wave feminism and women were fully integrated into the workforce and, they're doing all female spacewalks and things of that nature, that I think that we can say that whatever feminism was trying to accomplish in respects to women has been accomplished, at least at this point. And all of this other stuff that people are now calling feminism, like intersectional feminism, which involves race and disability and all this other stuff, that doesn't have anything to do with women. So to me, categorically, that's not feminism. And, definitely cutting off young boys' balls and penises and inverting their penises and giving them all types of hormone treatments to become women or transgender or whatever, that doesn't have anything to do with women. And in fact, there's the TERFs that are against men turning into women. And so they're saying it's not feminism either. And to me, it's not feminism because by definition, feminism is about women. That's why it's called feminism. If it was like pedoism or pedofeminism, then I could see it was children and women, but it's not. It's just feminism, so it's just about women. So, in any case, that's basically in a nutshell what I'm saying here, is that the waves thing is just kind of getting to the point where, we can't keep saying, oh, it's waves of feminism. We're beyond that. We've already gone through feminism. Feminism is done. Like, it's kind of like saying, what are we, like 800th wave gun? It's like first we had flintlock revolvers and people invented gunpowder and then they invented the Gatling gun and the Tommy gun and grenades and nuclear warheads and lasers from space. At what point do we just say, there are long-range weapons on the planet that can destroy huge portions of the population? It's no longer like waves. It's just like it's there. Like, you can either decide to be a liberal and say, hey, well, people have guns, I'm just going to walk around the street buck naked. Or you can be more conservative and be like, well, people have guns and I'm going to get a gun too and shoot people if they try to shoot me. But no one's discussing, well, how are we going to get rid of metal pipes and chemicals that you combine together to make gunpowder? Like, it's a modern society. We have metal pipes. We have chemicals everywhere. Somebody can make a gun whenever they want. The idea is already out there. We are post-gun, It's similar with the printing press. Like, oh, well, we could burn all the books, but people know what a printing press is. They know how to make a printing press. People are used to printing presses. We're, sending text messages through the internet. I'm pretty sure we can say that we're not like 5,000th wave, scribe or writing or text, printing. It's just a thing now. People send text messages to each other all the time. It's not like, oh yeah, it's 100th wave writing. No, it's here now. It's done. It's over. We went through it. It's a part of society now. And I think that kind of leads me to my next kind of points, which are that, to accept that we're in post-feminism and that feminism has done what it's going to do basically to society for the most part. I mean, obviously, we're still going to see more effects in future generations of feminism, but as far as, getting stuff from society for women, I mean, there's not much more we can give women besides, like, just installing a woman as president without anyone voting for her, or making women emperors of the universe, or something ridiculous like that. Which I'm not saying that that won't happen, but still, I think just looking at it from a practical viewpoint, like, there's not much more for feminism to gain over society. And so, in that way, if you look at it like that, then you won't expend as much energy trying to fight against feminism, because it would be kind of like similar to trying to get rid of all guns or get rid of all or typed word, because it's everywhere, it's pervasive in society. You can't get rid of it. So now accept that you can't get rid of it and figure out what's going to happen next. And so for me, this really helps out, because then, when I see red pill guys that are, very knowledgeable in red pill stuff, but they're still dating women and still looking for the unicorn type of thing, that I'm not mad at them, because it's post-feminism. Now, if it was like second wave feminism and we could still turn this back, and then they're like, oh, nah, man, I'm going to go get married and you guys can go fix society, then that would be different. But it's post-feminism. There's nothing to fight. So it's like, if you want to have kids or you want to have a relationship with a woman, what are you going to do but date women? Like, that's your only option. So, I mean, so you could see how if someone thinks that it's like waves, coming on, and we got to reverse the waves and push the waves back, like, then they could be mad at someone that's just like red pill or whatever, because they would see them as, well, you're not helping us push back the waves of feminism. But when you look at it as though, well, the waves are already over, the room's full of water, what are we going to do now? Like, that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. And then also you can see why society as a whole, and especially men in Western society, they don't see feminism at all, really. They don't, let alone as a problem. Most men don't even see the aspects of feminism that have changed over the time since like the 20s or whatever, because they've never experienced it. So we're so far into feminism, it's kind of like you're so far into, the printing press thing, that everybody knows what a book is. You know what a book is when you're like 2 years old. So it's not something that you saw before there were books and people had to write everything by hand and you only trusted the priests at the church to transcribe everything perfectly, to everybody's got books and everybody can read and do all this other stuff. It just becomes a part of society. And so they can't see it. They can't even think about the fact that they could be living this other way, because they're so far into feminism. It's post-feminism. It's beyond, like, we're beyond feminism. And like I said in the beginning, the things that are now being labeled as feminism, like letting Muslim immigrants come into the country, chopping little boys' balls off and stuff like that, giving them hormones, being able to treat men like crap in public. I mean, these things are, I mean, except for the treating men like crap in public, but still, that's not directly related to giving women some type of, leg up or some type of help or whatever, in society. These are all things that don't really have anything to do with women, and they don't have anything to do with feminism, at least from my perspective. So anyway, I'm just going to end that here, and you can see what I'm talking about when I go into future videos, because you can see that my position is one of that feminism is just part of society now, and the whole wave thing is a thing of the past. It's just feminism. We just have feminism, and maybe a little thing changes here or there, but it's not like there's waves of feminism that we can push back the tides of. So that's all I got for this one. Have a good day and go MGTOW.